Shalom, shalom. This is part two. I don't know how much longer I can stay on this video, but this is part two of the same video. Okay. Second, we're going to go to NLT. 2 Pt.2 verse 2 NLT. But there were also false prophets in Israel, just as there will be false teachers among you. They will cleverly teach destructive heresies and even deny the master who bought them. In this way, they will bring sudden destruction on themselves. Many will follow their evil teaching and shameful immorality. And because of these teachers, the way of truth shall be slandered. In their greed, they will make up clever lies to get hold of your money. But God condemned them long ago, and their destruction will not be delayed. For the Most High did not spare even the angels who sinned, but threw them into hell, into gloomy pits of darkness, where they are being held unto the day of judgment. Okay? And those individuals, those angels, are the Israelites, the elect of the house of Israel, whom the blood of Yahushua covers when they do what they can to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay? Hold on. Let's go to Second Ezra. If I can get it, I'm going to try to get there quick. Go back to Baruch. I'm going to go back to Baruch not Susanna. Baruch chapter 3, verse 3. Right? Verse 4. For, O Lord God, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Almighty, thou power of Israel, hear now the prayers of the dead Israelites and of their children which have sinned before thee, and not hearkened unto the voice of thee, their power. For the which cause these plagues cleave unto us. Remember not the iniquities of our forefathers, but think upon thy power and thy name now at this time. For thou art the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, the power, and thee, O Lord Yahweh, will we praise. And for this cause thou hast put thy fear in our hearts, to the intent that we should call upon thy name and praise thee in our captivity. Another proof that the law, statutes, and commandments were given to the Israelites. Okay? His people. Because we will praise thee in our captivity. See that? For we have called to mind all the iniquity of our forefathers that sinned before thee. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us, for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers which departed from the Lord our power. Okay? Hear, O Israel, the commandments of life. Give ear to understand wisdom. Now, why is this message to Israel and not to all nations? Wouldn't it say, hear ye all nations? No, it says, hear ye Israel, the commandments of life. Give ear to wisdom and understanding. Verse 10, how happeneth it, Israel, that thou art in thine enemy's land, thou art waxen old in a strange country, that thou art defiled with the dead, that thou art counted with them that go down into the grave. Thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom, for if thou hadst walked in the way of the Most High, thou shouldst have dwelled in peace forever. Okay? But our people, they have forsaken the fountains of living water. Right? Boom. Okay. Right? Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 13. For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water. And Genesis, Israelites ain't holding no water when it comes to the truth, because the water is truth. And the dry bones in Ezekiel chapter 37 would receive flesh upon their bones, and they would receive the Spirit of the Most High in their bodies. Okay? But the fountains of living waters in the land where we would be on the highways and byway, out of our belly would flow the living water of truth of this gospel only to the Israelites and only to those spiritual Israelites that are according to the flesh. You understand what I'm saying? You see how I put all of those biblical scriptures all together like that? Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Now, because this is part two of the first video concerning the line of procession, with great labor have I made it perfect, is part 2. Okay? Jeremiah 17 and 13. O Lord, the hope of Israel, All that forsake thee shall be ashamed, and they that depart from me shall be written in the earth, because they have forsaken the Lord, the fountain of living waters. ISUPK forsook the Lord. You know, we just went over a list of all of the different individuals. Let's go back. Right? ISUPK denying the servant who baptized Yahushua. They denied John the Baptist. Okay? Yahushua HaMashiach said that John the Baptist, if you can receive it, is Elijah the prophet in the reincarnation. Okay? What the hell? You don't believe the words of Yahushua clearly, but you claim Yahushua's name, but you don't believe his words? When he told you John the Baptist was Elijah, okay? Okay, and then as far as John the Baptist, let's go get Isaiah Isaiah chapter 40 on you while you talking shit. Isaiah chapter 40 verse 3, the voice of him that crieth in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of the Lord, make straight in the desert a highway for our God. Every valley shall be exalted, and every mountain and hill shall be made low, and the crooked shall be made straight, and the rough places plain. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together, for the mouth of the Lord has spoken it. Right? Okay, hold on. What is this? Right? John, verse 1 and 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with the Most High, and the Word was the Most High. The same was in the beginning with the Most High, Yahushua. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. Okay? And there was a man sent from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, whose name was John. The same came for a witness to bear witness of the light, that all men through him might believe. He was not that light, but was sent to bear witness of that light. That was the true light, which lighteth every man that cometh into the world. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not. He came unto his own, and his own received him not. But as many as has received him, unto them he gave power to become the sons of God, even to them that believe on his name. Do you think a goddamn Christian believes on the name of Yahushua or Jesus? Okay. We all know the name Jesus means earth pig. Since I've got this extra video up, I'm hoping I'll be able to go over there. Where's it? Oop, yep, Chat GPT. I forgot. Boom. Alrighty. Hold on. Alrighty. Bam. Alrighty. Okay. Where is it at? Martial law, FRD. Where is it at? It ain't there no more. Oh, oh man, come on. Really? Oh, they took it out. Okay. All right. That's all good. I'll just type it back in there in a different form. Ain't no big deal. Sure will. Motherfuckers. Wow, man. Check this out.